for your comments.
Okay. I
Let
will
me
be
greet another
ready for that.
person. Yes, yes, because I know you read the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know
Yeah.
if you read the cash flow quadrant. So yes, I know for sure you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book.
I didn't do it yet, but I have planned to do it. I have planned.
Yeah.
It's the second. This is my second plan to read that one.
Which one? The cash flow quadrant?
The cash flow, exactly.
Yes, I encouraging you to do that because it's a great one.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, my dear. Let me greet another person. I'm gonna greet another person who's not from Comrade. Hello, Mr. Diplose. How are you? Mr. Eliam Diplose. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm pretty well. We're so happy to have you tonight in the club.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if you speak a lot or if you speak a little bit. Est-ce
Non,
qu'on parle un peu l'anglais ou on parle un petit cas l'anglais?
en tout cas, alors,
Un
de
petit
ce
cas.
cas-là, alors, vous savez quel vocabulaire le pas parler.
Ok. That mean ou ka comprendre, mais parler ou pas qu'à parler en pile.
Moi, qu'à comprendre les expressions que vous avez posées, vous attendez alors, pour que vous ayez pour moi comme.
Okay, great. But this is why we do right here. C'est ça nous fait ici là. Nous aider moun qui ka comprendre pour venir plus bien comprendre et moun qui pas ka comprendre pour venir apprendre pour ka parler. Vous autres on a parlé là. Moi même c'est avec un autre student nous t'a parlé là, un étudiant, c'est ça nous fait ici là. Nous aider moun pour comprendre. Ou aller monsieur Duplessis. His connection is bad. Unfortunately. Ah, vous mettez sous silence, Jamaica?
Yes, I'm trying to say, give me a second.
Do something?
Uh,
Yes, c'est
okay.
ça m'a dit, oui, dans Comrade Language Courses. Là, nous sommes une communauté qui nous aide des gens qui veulent, qui ont des desire. Et nous félicitons parce que là, ça montre que vous avez une envie pour parler anglais. Vous comprenez? Après ça, contactez Teacher Michael pour plus de détails. Pour comprendre comment vous êtes capable de venir dans la communauté noire et pour comment nous faisons bagaille.
Là, moi, remercier nous tous, moi, remercier le professeur tout pour participer parce que moi, je suis sur Facebook, moi, c'est ouais, une publicité et moi, je peux contacter par WhatsApp. Je vois tout donner au moins. C'est bien malheureux, nos idées dominicaines, moi, économiquement, pas, pour permettre de pour capable de prendre courant et je viens là, je vais moi.
Yeah, it's connection problem, but unfortunately. But I only get okay. He's there.
Great. Great. So thank you. And thank you very much, all of you guys, for being here at that time. As I said before, we're really happy to have you guys because we are here today. We're going to get opportunity to keep on with the club that we started last time. It was about like financial independence. We're going to get opportunity to go over three other questions, especially the question number 4, number 5, and number 6. I encourage all of you guys be ready and I'd like to share thoughts, to share opinions about that topic that we're going to discuss together. My name is Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael, and I'm happy to be the host of that beautiful event that we're gonna have today. So, you guys, some of the folks you are on Zoom and also on YouTube as well. I encourage you, you can try to share your thoughts when you raise your hand on Zoom. And you guys who are on YouTube, you can also share your opinions by texting. The topic is financial independence. And also, we also use the knowledge that we've learned from the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and also the cash flow quadrant. So, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna make a really short recap about things that we saw last time, because last time we talked about the question number 1. The question number 1 says, "What does financial independence mean to you personally?" And what do you think talking about money is a taboo subject for most people in our community or our society? And the question number two said, what are some good tips you learned from the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad? and how do you plan to apply them to become financially free? And the last question that we had last time, it was about the question number 3. Why shouldn't we hate people who are rich and at the same time not judge and criticize those who are poor? So today we're gonna keep on with the question number 4, 5, and 6. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna review the question number 1 and the question number 2. I need only 1 or 2 people to say something about the question number 1. So are you guys ready to say something about the question number 1? According to you, what does financial independence mean? And also, why do you think talking about money, it's a really difficult subject for people in our community or in our culture? Are you guys ready? If yes, just raise your hand and I'm gonna give you the mic. You're gonna get opportunity to really say things about the question number 1. Are you guys ready? I'm trying like to see if Justin, if you're here, if you would like to say things. I think we're gonna go really quick with you, and after we're gonna go with a different person with the question number 2. Justin, you get the microphone. Let's go really quick with you.
Greetings, everyone. I'm delighted to introduce myself. My name is Justin, and I take this opportunity today to celebrate all the incredible women who support and inspire those around them. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and whether you are a mother or an aunt or simply someone who shares loves and care with others, so your kindness and dedication make a difference every day. So I wish you a day filled with love, joy, and appreciation. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for introducing me. And I begin with the first question. What does financial independence mean to me? It doesn't mean being a millionaire. To me, financial independence means freedom. Having the choice, because who pays commit, and be able to choose how I spend my days without being constrained by paycheck or employee demand, it's gonna be great for me. The optionality to choose what I want and how I want it. And I know some people don't have the power to choose for themselves because they are trapped on the survival mode. It means that the job cover the basic needs and they don't have the literacy to make money work for them. Robert defined it as the point where your passive income cover all your expenses without you working hard, but working and with intelligence. It means that you wake up and money already put in your pocket. So for me, freedom is about the gap between your income and all your expenses. The 3 stages toward financial independence we must know first is the financial survival. Which means when your job covers your basic needs, like your meal, your mortgage, your bills, most people stop right here and call it success, but it's not. The second, financial security. Some people can breathe because they are a small emergency fund, they have savings or no high interest debt. Basically, you have no return on that money you put on the bank. It doesn't mean financial independence. The third, the financial independence itself. It's when your assets generate enough passive income to cover your lifestyle. Now you work by choice, not by obligation. That's how I can describe financial independence to me.
Mhm.
And Why do you think talking about money is taboo subject for most people in society? That freedom is impossible to build when society treats money as something too shameful or dangerous to discuss. Because money is taboo because most people we raised to believe that talking about money is rude, greedy, because school never teach it. Um, that education was there a single class on taxes or debt management or investing. That's why the book explained the poor dad mindset when he said money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy. We don't talk about money at the table. You can say that showing wealth or struggle with money brings shame. When family refuse to discuss money, children grow up by repeating the same mistakes, financial mistakes, as their parent. They take a bad debt or confuse liabilities with assets. They never start invest or work until they physically drain or cannot. The physique cannot work anymore. With that said, love of money is not evil. Love of ignorance is. So you have to study money works and every single day. So the taboo does not protect anyone. It only preserve financial illiteracy across generation. So thank you for giving me this mic.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you a million, our beautiful lady, you, Miss Justin. You did a really good job. We really congratulate you because you had opportunity to really share your opinion about the question number one. It was really deep, and also you use the book which that included as well to support your ideas. So thank you. And thank you very much. So as I said, guys, we already covered that question last time. Today, just a short review. Do you understand? And so now we're gonna go with the question number 2, and after we're gonna start with our questions for today. The question number 2, related to the same subject, says, "What are some good tips you've learned from the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad related to money making, and how do you plan to apply those tips in your life in order like to become financially free?" We're gonna go now. It's going to be Fatty. Be ready. Just open the mic and spread your words, please.
Hello, good evening once again, Teacher Michael, and all of you, Aaron. So it's a honor for me to be on tonight to share with you guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there last Friday. So thank you, Teacher Michael, a million, for giving me the mic tonight. Well, according to the book, I've learned so much tips about about this book, but I don't have enough time to share with you. I will share 3 of them about you. So, one of the most important arguments in the book is that financial education is more valuable than a higher salary. Robert explained that many people earn good incomes but still struggle financially because they do not understand how money works. And another key lesson is that people should focus on acquiring assets rather than liabilities. According to Kiyosaki, assets such as a business's investment and digital product generate income, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. Finally, the book argues that people should make money work for them instead of working only for money. So this approach can provide greater financial freedom and security in the future. How I can apply those steps in my life? I plan to apply this step by approving my financial education. So I will continue learning about money, investing, business, and marketing. I will focus on building assets instead of spending all my income on things that lose value. My goal is to make money work for me. So from today, I plan to build the foundation because I want to achieve long-term financial independence. Thank you a million, teacher, to give me the mic. Thank you.
Okay, great. So thank you, and thank you very much, you as well, my beautiful Miss Fatty. You did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really congratulate the two of you, especially Justin and you, Miss Fatty. And about you, the other guys, are you guys ready? And would you like to share your thoughts, to share your opinions about that topic that we are discussing? Especially tonight, we're gonna talk about like the question number 4. The question number 4, it's about like your point of view, folks, just to say things that you think you consider like strategies in order like to achieve financial freedom. For example, we have the question number 4. The question number 4 says, what are some strategies for achieving financial independence? And how can good use of technology help us to achieve it faster and easier? What do you guys think about that question? Do you get some strategies, some tips maybe to achieve financial independence? Don't forget, guys, we are talking about finance, we are talking about money. I know sometimes for some of you guys it's not easy. It's not easy talking about money. But what we're gonna do, guys, while you're thinking about like the answer for the question number 4, as you can see right here, we have like some words related to money. Do you understand? Especially the way that you use money. You can think about it, especially those of you guys who are on YouTube. Which words right here do you use more often related to money? And for example, to talk about getting money, it's like in Creole, gain l'argent. Do you understand? Or you can say faire cob, etc. But getting money, for example, we get this vocabulary or this, we get earn, we can see earn money. We get have money. We have save money. We have deposit money. For example, you go to a bank and you deposit the money, or maybe if you owe somebody some money, you can deposit the money for that person as well. And what can you do with money? You can invest your money. This is another verb you can use with money. And also, if you really need cash, what you can do, we can use that verb, which is withdraw. You withdraw your money and then like to get cash, to get bills, maybe to pay stuff. This is when we are talking about physical money. And what can you do with money? You can borrow money. If you don't really get enough, you borrow from friends, you borrow from other people. This is another verb you can use with money. And we have another one, especially when you receive money, maybe from your parents, you can say to inherit money. To inherit money. Inherit, it sounds like a H, a deep H right here. Inherit money. And also we get the other part right here. We have spending money. We get some vocabulary we can use related to the same currency right here, which is money. We get spend money, waste money, pay money, owe money, donate money, charge money, refund money, budget money, and lend money. There are kind of words you can use. They also verb related to money. So how many of those words that you know before? Let me know in the comment section on YouTube. Combien de vocabulaire ça que vous te connaissez déjà en relation avec l'argent. Okay. please let me know in the comment section on YouTube, not on Zoom, because on Zoom, no, not necessary. And also, guys, we have some other vocabularies you can use, guys, to replace money. Or we can say some other names we use right here to talk about money. For example, when you are talking about money, you can use that name if you work, and at the end, they pay you. You receive the money. How do you call it? How do you call it? You call it salary. This is another name like for money. Do you understand? When you receive the salary, you're gonna give me some bucks, you're gonna give me $10. This is your salary. Do you understand? It's another name you can use also to talk about money. And also you have debt. Debt, it's when you hold other people money. Sometimes you hold banks, sometimes you hold friends, sometimes you hold stranger as well, especially when you borrow money from them. For example, also if you go somewhere, some people, for example, in a restaurant or somewhere else, you give people like some money. You call that money tips. It's money you offered after receive or service. This is another name you use to talk about money as well. You know, because during the club, guys, you will hear a lot of folks using a lot of new words, maybe. And also we get loan. Loan, it's money that you borrow from a bank. Do you understand? And also you get tax. It's another name we use for money, especially when you pay the government. Do you understand? This is tax. And also you get pension. When you're retired, you get that money back. The name is pension. And also we get ransom. Ransom, it's like money you pay to a kidnapper. If they kidnap or family member or friend, the amount of money that they pay, they call that money ransom. And also we get fine. Fine, it's like money that you pay, especially in court. Do you understand? If you do something bad, do you understand? They ask you to pay something, that money, they call it fine. And also we get allowance as well. It's money you receive from your parents. And also we get offering or donation. It's like money you give in your church or money you give to charity. And also we get wages, we get fee, we get alimony. For example, wages, it's like money you receive per hour or maybe per something that you do like per day or per week as well. And we get fee, it's the name of the money that you pay to school. And also we get alimony, it's like alimony, it's money that you pay, especially in divorce. If you divorce your wife or your husband, maybe you get the money to pay. And finally, you get dowry. Dowry, it's in our culture, maybe we don't do that, but in another culture, it's like money or brides pay, do you understand, to the other family. So I hope you guys you get some new words right here related to money. And when the other folks are gonna talk as well, maybe you are going to understand. So you the other folks, are you ready to talk about money? Are you ready to talk about finance? If yes, let's go to the question number 4 now. The question number 4. What are some strategies for achieving financial independence? We're gonna go with Wedme. I don't really get the name, Mr. Wedme. I don't really get the name. You can say your name, please, and try to spread your word about the question number 4. Are you ready, Mr. Wedme?
Hey, good evening, my dear Chair Michael. It's me, Davidson.
You have a good name today, brother.
Yeah, my dear Chair Michael, I greet you and I greet every single one of you. First off, my name is Davidson. So I couldn't be around last night, and yeah, but tonight I'm here to share my point of view. And even though I see that my internet connection is a bit, go up and go down, so I don't know what's happened, but I'll share my point of view. So, what are some strategies for achieving financial independence? So, yeah, I can say that about the rich dad and poor dad. So, I learned so many strategies, and then to achieve financial independence. Okay, the first one, yeah, I learned was that you know is to educate yourself when it's come to money, because this is what Rabbit did. So he wanted to become rich. So he didn't like sit there and wait like for a miracle, something or something gonna happen, maybe. But he went to his second dad house, and then to ask for like how to like become rich. So the second dad, the rich dad, taught him so you know how to become financially independent, how to become rich. So the best or the first tip I can say, it's about like you should educate yourself when it's come to money. And then, because traditional school don't teach don't teach us how to make money. So, traditional school just focus on like good grades, on like no mistakes, on like have enough knowledge, and then have a master degree and so on. And then after that to have a better job. But when it's come to money, it's the opposite. So if you want to have money, even big money, you should learn. Okay, you should learn about to know how to earn money. So because so many people are illiterate when it comes to money. So when it comes to money, even though they have master's degree, they have diploma and so on, but when it comes to money, they are like they don't know anything when it comes to money. And then the first thing is educate yourself. So if you want to become like financially like independent. And the second one I can say, is about mind your own business. Mind your own business. So when you mind your own business, you stop working for money. So instead, you try to have money work for you, because when you work for money, so when you can't keep working, and then you will be end up like in a direction where we don't even know what to do, because uh spend all your time just working for money. But when you have your money work for you, and then even though, so you can even spend even 2 months without working, but that won't affect you at all, because you have your own things work for you. So that's the second one. So about the second part of the question. So how can the good use of the technology help us to achieve our financial goal faster and easier? Yeah, nowadays, so many people use the technology to earn a bunch of money. So by sharing like by talking about their business, you know, because you don't even need someone else, to talk about your business. By just by using the technology, you can talk about your business, and then people and then will know about your business, and then you're gonna have like many clients. So when it comes to technology, so if you use it so in your own benefits, so I can say and then technology can really lead someone to a good path when it comes to money. So thank you, my dear Chair Michael, for the mic. So yeah, thank you.
Great. So thank you, Amélian. Thank you, brother, Mr. Davidson. You did a really good job, especially sharing the first comment about that question. We really appreciate and we really thank you, my dear brother. So now we're gonna go with a different person talking about money and finance. The question number 4 says, what are some strategies for achieving financial independence? And how can the good use of technology can really help us to achieve it faster and easier? Miss Stephie, we're gonna go with you, please. If you're ready, you get the microphone, just open it and try to say your words, please.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Really well, you can talk.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephie. I'm listening from Dominican Republic, and I'm so happy and glad to be there tonight with you to share thoughts and to Aki also. And about the question number 4, I take some strategies for achieving financial independence according to what I have been read from the books about financial independence. One of them is track your spending. What I want to say, because sometimes people just get income, but they don't know how to track their spending. When I say track the spending, it's because sometimes if you ask someone, how much do you receive? It's an average. My salary is about 30 to 35. And other country like the USA, United States, when they're doing taxes, the annual taxes at the beginning of the year coming up, they're gonna know how much they spend when they give them the, like they call the W-2, they receive, or the 1099. This is why they're gonna come. But they never, make a summary every paycheck to see how much they receive, because they don't know how to track the spending, the money, the income. They don't know also how to track the spending also. Another thing is what we can do. It's about the bill on emergency, like we can say fund. This is the strategies, because sometimes you can be, short of money, or maybe you can have a problem, but because of the emergency fund, you can have some of the money to survive. This is one of the strategies. And the rich dad poor dad, he talk about the pay yourself first. When you work for money, they got all the money first. And the other diagrams we have in this book, it show that, because when you got your salary, the government take theirs, Social Security take theirs, everybody take theirs. You just receive the little one who worked for. But when you are in the right quadrant, like you do businesses, or maybe you invest, you pay yourself first, because after when you're gonna file your taxes in some country, like I have been in the United States, you're gonna say how much you make for the year, and this is why they're gonna tax you right now, because it's right now you declare the amount you make for the year. They cannot tax you over, because you didn't work for them. You didn't have any income from any jobs. You work with yourself. You have to pay after. When you use this strategy, like you make money works for you, this is one of the strategies to be financially independent. Another one I want to is control your lifestyle inflation. There is some people, even though they have higher salary, sometimes they end up than you, the person, or maybe the janitor at the company. Because the janitor say, okay, my salary or my income is about, okay, $10,000. I'm not gonna be over that. He try to control what he has because it's a little. But when they have high income salary, sometimes they don't track, they just spend. Even though sometimes they get some extra money, they try to spend it. And for example, if they have an extra money, like the boss is happy about the job they make, and they give all of them an envelope with some money, they already plan, to go out to the restaurant to spend that money. They're not thinking about how can I do with that money I got, because it's an extra money, because I didn't plan to get it. I didn't even think about it. I will get it. Why I'm not investing in something else? They don't. They just want to spend it. If they have a nice car, they get a promotion at work, they try to go to the dealer and change it because they say, okay, I'm upgraded on my job. I have to upgrade everything. They change clothes. It's not necessary. If you have been upgraded, you stay at the same lifestyle we have before, you're gonna have some money left in your pocket, maybe to invest, to do something else, maybe to put like in saving. Also, what they're gonna generate a little percent of credit right away. If you want to be financially independent, you have to keep your lifestyle. So change it every time you get a little promotion, every time you get a little extra money. If you can go to that restaurant, you can pay $50. You upgrade yourself. You go to one, you can pay, 100, 200. The money you just got, you just spend it right away. Another thing we can do is learn. Learning how to educate yourself, learning new skills that can help you to generate income. Don't waste your time, and other stuff will not gonna help you generate income, because some things you have been doing maybe a wasting of time, will not helping you at all. Even at work, talking with like coworkers, to the coffee section after work, taking time on the TV is not gonna helping you. Hey, use your time wisely if you want to become financially independent. That's some strategies I can, share with you. Now about the second part of the question is how can the good use of technology help us to achieve a financial goal faster and easier? Nowadays, this is why I really like about the question. It's a good use. You can still have the technology, but you not use it well, guys. You use it to waste your time. You use it to things is not important. The good use of can make it easier and faster, because technology nowadays is you cannot live without it. Even though you're gonna apply for a job sometime, they ask you if you know something about, how to manage something. Do you do information? Do you do work? Word? Do you know? They ask you question about technology. You have a +1 if you know how to manage a computer. You have a +1, the same thing, if you know how to speak English. This is the same thing. Every time you have something new, you get a +1 to another person who's postulated for this same position. But technology make it easier because it can help you earn money faster. How can we have money faster? There is some people like, for example, we do it freelancing online. They do have some skill. They use it to make money. Sometimes these people can have a job 9 to 5, but in the 3 hours they have after work, they can still do the freelancing online job. They can right now they can generate some income, passive income, without the job 9 to 5. This is how you can become financially independent. And this is why I really like about the comment of Mr. Davidson. You make money work for you when you mind your own business. Even though 9 to 5, you have other people's business, you help them generate some income, but you, after work, you generate some income for yourself also by doing some of it. You can start a business online. There's a lot of opportunity. You can have like they say Etsy. You can create ebook. You post it in the social media. You can generate some income money. Create digital content, for example, to get some money. And technology make it easier. I can say before you can see billboard all over the place because people just post it. But with technology right now, you have so many like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You can just post it whatever you want, and people gonna see it. You make it like faster, like the question said. You make it easier also because it can help you to sell, like you want to do a business or to sell a product, you can go, you can study the market online without even going anywhere. That make it easier and faster also. I think technology make it easier to, to compare service, product. You're gonna say like about, okay, I want to have people speaking English. You can study the market over TikTok, how they do it. And you learn from them to make it yours better. If they do it for some prices, you can like upgrade it, the product you're gonna sell with the service. You can sell it for more money than that, but because you present it more well than them. That's the way it is. I think technology makes things easier, even though sometimes if we don't use it well, it can become like, I can say, it will not be good for you because it's gonna cause your destruction. But you can use it well, you're gonna like a construction, you're gonna help yourself. And you can use it also to be educate yourself also. There's a lot of courses online. You can go and on to say, okay, I'm in business. You can see right now because of technology. When I'm read, I can choose to read like if I can get the book physically, or even I get it from my phone. If I want to read it, if you just ask like some like Google, give me a list of like business books. You're gonna just give you a list of business books. It's because of technology to make it faster. Before you have to go maybe to the library to make a research, it's gonna take more time. But faster and easier because of technology. If you use it well, you're gonna get good result. That's my answer about this question number 4.
Great, really sweet, really interesting. Our beautiful sister, Miss Stephie, you did a really good job. Really, really, really elaborate as I asked you to do about that question. Thank you. And thank you a million, my beautiful one. So, guys, we are here talking about finance, but especially the purpose is to practice English. We are not really expert in this area, but we are here to practice English for that reason, which is that subject. If you guys would like to say things, I encourage you raise your hand. You guys who are on Zoom, and also you guys who are on YouTube, you get opportunity to share your opinion as well on YouTube. Et sur YouTube, vous êtes capable de partager opinion en créole, mais si vous levez main ici là, it's 100% English, c'est 100% anglais. Et si vous sous Zoom. Donc, si vous voulez partager opinion en écrit, c'est pas sur Zoom pour faire. Faites sur YouTube, cliquez dans le lien qui est sur YouTube là, ou entrez sur YouTube directement, vous êtes capable de quitter opinion en créole ou bien en anglais tout. But if you want to open your mouth, you are in the good place right here to really do it. So now we're gonna go with different person. Let me see. It's going to be Vasia, Auguste. And after that, we're going to keep on with Hans and after maybe Andy. Let's go with you, please, Miss or Mr. Auguste, please. You get the microphone, open it. Let's go really quick.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello,
And
good
thank you,
evening.
Teacher Michael, the fact that you give me the opportunity to introduce myself and to speak about the wonderful subject that you have. I don't really have the word to express myself, just to say how beautiful, how I like the subject, because it's about money. First of all, my name is VK Agustin. I am a logistician. I have 4 years experience, 4 years working on this field, and as I speak both English and Spanish. I am a student. I am a beginner in Portuguese, and then I'd like to know more. The reason why I am in this group is because I'd like to know more and more about English. Because the more English you speak, the more money you get. This is the key reason I'm here to express myself and to speak about the subject. And then about money. First of all, money is something that every single person, every single human use, every people use. And then for yourself, I mean, to do what you need to achieve your goal. And then money is very important because I remember one writer said, the more money you get, the more power you have. You not only have the power when you are home or when you are in your country, but you got power, this power, you got it all over the world. Understand? This is the key reason it is important to work to get independent. This is the key reason is it's important to work hard to get money. And what you have to do to get money. There's a lot to do, a lot you have to do to get money. Now, first of all, you got to go to school, get knowledges, and you got to be smart. You gotta be smart to make money because you have to go as I said you gotta go to school. You gotta learn about business, how to do a business, and set your mind. You have to be brilliant in this case to really make money. But the knowledge can help you get a very good job. For example, when you work for NGOs, that can help you earn a lot of money. I know in Haiti, people got a lot of money when they are working for NGOs, understand? But but now you work you work for money, understand? And then by the time you are working on the NGOs, now at the same time you can create yourself business. You can create yourself business. When I say create yourself business, for example, if you got a free time in the job, for example, when you were working in Haiti in DGI, for example, you got some. I know they used to get 2 or 3 hours free, so they take the 3 hours that they got, they create the opportunity to make business, to make business. And then there are, for example, other job that I know in Haiti that can help you making a lot of money. Understand? And then you should have knowledge. To get those jobs. And then other things that can help you earn a lot of money. It's a lot of money and faster. It's the online business. When you use the internet, you are home, you are using the internet. That can help you go faster. That can help you get a lot of money. For example, when I don't get time, sometimes I used to use internet to help someone to teach on the internet. That's mean you make the money faster because you're across the street. You don't move out. Understand? This is something incredible. This is something special because I don't, but I'm asking myself why this is the time when the internet it's come. It should be there before. Understand? This is because something important like that should be there before the creation of my dad or my mom. Understand? And now, guys, to show you how money is important, how technology or internet is important, because the internet can help you reach your dream or objective faster. But even though internet can help you reach your dream faster, but you have to know, you have to go, you have to help. I mean, someone should help you using the internet because sometimes most of us are using the internet. We don't know exactly how to use it. We use it a way that it's like you are wasting time. 2 hours, 4 hours watching something on the internet, but you heard nothing. But once you know how to use the internet, once you know exactly how to do it, how to make money on the internet, now you're not gonna waste your time. You're not wasting your time because when you got the internet in your hands, you are making money. Understand? But my advice is use the internet properly. Use it to make money instead of using to do something that you don't really need. But sometimes that doesn't mean you cannot use it to smile because sometimes you feel like a little bit stressed. You can use it to relax for 30 minutes, maximum. This is my opinion. And then don't forget, the internet is there to help you go faster and make a lot of money. Because I remember I got a friend of mine, he's in the States now. I mean, he usually work on the internet. Never work for anyone. But money works for him. Understand? Because he's using the internet. Get a lot of money. Get a lot of money. Sometimes he sent money in Haiti. He sent money in Santo Domingo. Sent money all everywhere for friends or for a member of his family. Understand the fact that he got money from the net. He knows how to use the net. He knows. I mean, he go to school for that. He do go to school for that, just to use it a lot, just to use it more, to make more money. Understand? And excuse me, he's studying business too. Understand? He knows a lot about business. He knows how to make business. He knows how to do it on the net, how to use the net daily, not wasting his time. The then guys, it is important as young people to go to school to learn, to be concentrate for a moment, to learn something that can help you not only for now but for the future, because you are working for now and for the future, because you gotta leave something for your family, you gotta leave something for for your children, you gotta leave something for your progenitor. Understand? It is important to learn. I mean, the things that can help you that can help you go faster. Learn something that can help you making money faster. This is very important. So whatever I do, I check the internet first before I created the other opportunities, because I know internet can help me first. I gotta prepare a cause. I gotta prepare something. I go to after praying, I go to internet first to see what I can find best. And after that, I create my myself myself rules. Understand? Because I know the internet is very important. And then thank you so much, Mr. Mike, Teacher Michael, for the opportunity that you've been giving to me. I mean, to express myself. Thank you so much.
Great. Awesome, our dear brother. We really appreciate and really congratulate you as well because you know how to talk about things, especially using English. I really appreciate, thank, and congratulations, brother. So, and about you, the other guys, what do you have to say about that beautiful topic that we are discussing together, talking about financial independence? Especially, you can use the book Which Dad and Prove That to support your ideas as well. So now we're gonna keep on. It's going to be maybe it's you, Miss Andy. After Andy, it's going to be Hans. Let's go, please, Andy. If it is you, I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. Oh,
sorry for interrupting. Do you hear me?
yes, we hear you. How
Okay,
you doing?
sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm not gonna be long.
Okay.
Um,
But
yeah,
first of
hello.
all, what's your name?
My name is Lewinsky Pia. That's my
Okay.
name, full
Okay.
name.
Okay. Keep on.
All right. So I hope you're doing well, guys. And I wanted to thank you, sir, for inviting me to join this meeting. Honestly, it's very interesting, and I did love the energy that you guys are sharing and maintaining here. So it's my first time with you, and that hates differently, honestly. So I was trying to write down one of the verbs related to money that you were sharing, but unfortunately, I couldn't. I mean, I heard everything, but I couldn't write down all of the verbs on time. So I just wanted to know if there's a way to just capture a screenshot of it. So
Yeah.
could you help me with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after. But I know if you want to keep sharing your thoughts to do it, and after I'm gonna share it. Maybe you're gonna get it, and the other folks as well.
Oh, okay, okay,
hmm
great, thank you. I'm
You're
here.
welcome. You're welcome. Great. Great. Really appreciate brother. Really thank you, and I really appreciate you for being here as well. So now it's going to be you, Mr. Hans, and after I'm gonna share the notes with you, Mr. Hans. Let's go with you, brother. You get the microphone, open it, and try to spread. your thoughts, please. I see Hans. I know if you're here 100%, brother, you have to open your mic. Ou ouvre micro, Mr. Hans. Si ou là 100%, ouvre micro. And let's go with you. But if you're not here, I think. Okay. Okay. You're not. It seems that you're not here, or maybe you don't know how to. Let me see if I can help you, Mr. Hans. You can open the. Okay. Yes, you get the mic
Hello,
now.
can you hear
Hello.
me, please?
Yes, we hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Well, good. We're so happy to have you today.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. I'm really excited. It's like I feel like a kid with candy store to be part of that team tonight. I'm really, really happy, over the moon. So this is my first time right here, and I'm trying to share my thought about that. And it is a very beautiful day because I got this opportunity to talk about that, please. And before starting, I want to ask you, could you please go down to the page where we have like where we have some
Okay.
vocabulary talking about money.
Okay. I'm gonna do it after. But do you want to share your opinion? Do you want to share your opinion about the question? But after, I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna do it.
That's gonna help me fix my I mean
Okay. Okay. Great. Great.
you know what I mean?
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go with another person, and after that, I'm gonna share it with you. Okay, it's going to be you, my dear brother, Mr. Anglè. Mr. Anglè, you get the microphone. We're so happy to get you. We feel kind of blessed to get people like you are here. You get the microphone, brother. You're home. Just open it and try to say things, please.
All right, thank you, brother. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good
As you
evening.
can hear from Teacher Michael, I'm Erlen, and it is always a pleasure for me to pass around to share my thoughts. You know, my bad, guys. As you can hear, I'm exhausted today, and if you hear background noises, I'm I'm in my work, but I'm trying to say something anyway. Yeah, there are a lot of strategies for achieving financial independence. But the first three strategies is two qualities. I mean, not two, three. The first one is discipline, self-control, and then which the other one, I forget it. So when I will remind it, I can tell you after. Okay. Yeah, but discipline, self-control is very essential to achieve financial independence. Yeah, because when you have discipline, I'm sorry, I have I'm sorry, guys, I had a call. Yeah,
Okay.
when you have discipline will help you to control your money. You will control the way you spend your money, right? For example, if you're working or even you got a business, so you have to have a list each month or each week. Just this is the amount of money I will spend, and this is the amount I will save. Okay, and then you have to respect that list. Do not buy anything that will not in this list. That's why you will need self-discipline, because if you're not disciplined in that case, each thing beautiful you see in the markets, in the mall, in some other places where they sell things to wear like clothes or sneakers, you will want to buy them. you know so self-discipline will help you to keep a good saving, and then that can maybe reach you to or help you to achieve the goal to become financial
independent people person. Okay, so the good use of technology is very useful. That can help you to be even wealth. But as the question say, the good use of it, because if you might have it, as Stephie said earlier, you might have the social media, but you don't use it so well, and that will bring discouragement than encouragement. Because if you don't know how to use it, you try, um, but you will be discouraged because you don't. You will see that's a losing of time. But people who know how to use it, they say it's a very good tools to become wealth or to become financially independent. Yeah, because you can be a content creator, and even content creator, you should know what content you're creating. Which content the population need more. For example, there are a lot of people who are teaching on TikTok. Let's use TikTok as a common application to earn money. There are a lot of teachers in TikTok teaching English. You can say, all right, I'm gonna teach English too, and you must start since 2 years, and I start today and I have more followers than you, and you say, what the magic is not a magic. It is a strategy. It is the way I make my content. It is the way I use my social media. It is the way I carry my population on my shoulder. It is the quality of the product who are bring followers. You feel me? But I know people who got big businesses today, ways of YouTube and TikTok. Okay, and I got those people in my family too. Yeah, but to tell you the truth, I'm keep fighting to know to use technology well, like TikTok well. Each time I start, uh, I feel like I don't really know what to do, but I've started a good strategy now. I think that might work this time. But for sure, technology is a very good tool that is very useful for us today to earn money. And technology also it's tools to make you become financial independent without working for money. When I say without working for money, there are people who now work in out of using the social media. They're just using them. With that, they pay the rents. They pay cars, insurance. They pay everything with social media. With social media, and they build businesses with that too. So, you guys, you're using social media. You can know some people who don't work, who are just using social media. Let's say for example, if you have a show like Club Shay Shay, like Steve Harvey show, like uh, um the woman who make the party in the court. If you got this platform, so you are living in a small country like Dominican Republic and Haiti, you don't have to work anymore because those channel can give you um they can provide money to create businesses and stuff. You feel me? Yeah, to make a short summary about what I've just said, I said discipline and self-control. These two qualities are very essential to become a financial independent because you should have discipline and you should have control of the way you use your money to not waste your money because money is not easy to make it to earn money. And I say technology is very useful today. It's very TikTok, YouTube as two common social media, but it's depend of the way you use it. If you use it well, if you use it bad, the both ways of use technology has have their consequence, have their results. Okay, I think even though Ukanigala is too much thing I said right here, but that's all of that I wanted to say about that question. Thank you, my brother Michael.
Mm, really good, really good. I really appreciate. I really thank brother, and I really congratulate you as well because you get knowledge, you get wisdom, and you really know how to talk about that beautiful topic. I really think, and I really appreciate my dear brother. Okay, so what about you, the other folks, the other guys, friends and brothers? Do you want to say things about that topic that we are discussing? Because I'm sorry, in the question number four, the question number four, it's about like money making, about like finance. Everybody, guys, you would like to be financial free in the future. But question, do you have some strategies, maybe things that you've learned? Join the scene and yeah, and how can the good use of technology can really help us to achieve our financial goal faster and easier? Do you guys want to say things? I just want to give you the mic because we have other questions right here as well. If you guys are not ready to say something right here, we really respect that and we understand you as well. But we are here talking about money. But the purpose is to practice English. That's the reason I encourage you guys. If you really enjoy the thing that we're doing, I encourage you, raise your hand and you're gonna get the mic. You're gonna get the mic to really say things about that beautiful topic that we've been discussing together. Okay, guys. So now I think we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving with the other questions because as I told you, we have like three questions for today. The question number four, 5 and 6. As you can see right here, guys, we have the book, which that include that. Last time we talked a lot about it, using it and talk things that you've learned. And about the book Cash Flow Quadrant. It's a kind of really difficult, but it's like for advanced people. When I say advanced, I'm not talking about English, but I'm talking about money and business. If you read it, you're gonna get opportunity to say things. But if you did not, you're gonna get opportunity to learn as well. In the book Cash Flow Quadrant, folks, if you're here, I encourage you to pay a really good attention while here. In the Cash Flow Quadrant, that book is written by the same author of The Rich Dad and Poor Dad. It's Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. It's a really great book, people. If you would like to get money, if you would like to be free financially, moi encourage nou pou nou li sa, son livre le mwen lil, mwen wel te kouyon miwa, mwen we tet mwen we kote pou mfe ti chanjman. This is a really sweet book because right here they talk about 4 quadrants. 4 quadrant represent like the way people earn money in the world. They divide it in 4 categories. We get the E, which is employee, we get the S, which is self-employed, and also we get the B, it's business owner, and we get the I, which is investor. Where you people, you would like to get your money from. I know for most people in the world, I can say 95% in the world, they were in the E quadrant. They have a job. And some others, they're in the S, they own a job. But if you can see the other part of the quadrant, because we have 4 quadrants right here, but they divide it in the left and the right part as well. So I think momentarily you folks are going to get opportunity to say things about these quadrants right here. But let's go a little deeper, and I would like you to participate as well, people who are right here. I would like you to participate. For example, let's go a little deeper about like those quadrants that we are talking about, those 4 quadrants. We have especially in the left side, we have the E, employee. I need somebody to read this comment, especially what those people do. Can somebody read? I can choose anyone, but can somebody read for us, especially the people who are in the E quadrant, what they do? Let me see. I can choose anyone. We're going to go with Neji, please. Only read, and you do the folks pay really good attention, please.
E, pride. Work for someone, trade time for money with job security, but limited income potential. Someone else controls your financial destiny.
Oh, really good. Thank you very much. And you folks, if you would like to take notes, I give you time. You can get a picture, and after you can analyze it and try to go to really understand it, because we get the E. Thank you, Amelia. And I need somebody else to read the comment, the paragraph that we get for the S, please. Somebody. Oh, Stephie, do you want to read for us? Let's go really quick.
Yes.
Mhm.
Self-employed. On your job, you are the business, more freedom, but you still trade time for money. If you stop working, income stops.
Oh, oh, really good. Very good. Thank you. And thank you, Million, my beautiful sister. And I think later on you will get opportunity to elaborate to see things. Wow, here. Thank you. And we need somebody to read for us, especially the B. The B, it's going to be you, Mr. Davidson. Let's go really quick with your brother. Let's go. The B, please.
Business owner. Own a system that works for you. Build or buy businesses that generate income with or without your direct involvement.
Oh, very good. Thank you, brother. Thank you a million. And I need another person to read the I for us, please. The I quadrant. Let me see. And I see on, let me see. It's Comac Pad 10. Can you say your name, please? And Stephie, if you can help. Let's go, please. Comac. I know it's not your name. Maybe Comac. Can you read for us, please? I see Comac. But if you're not, we're going to go with somebody else. Somebody to read the I for us. Let me see. It's going to be Fatty, please.
Investor, money works for you. Invest in assets that generate passive income through financial freedom through compound growth.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you a million. So as you can see right here, people, as I said, I'm sorry, we get these 4 quadrants. This is the E, the S, the B, and also the I. At the end of the day, you guys, you gotta really get knowledge to really understand this quadrant. Where you are today, where would you like to be in 5, 10 more years? Do you understand? And as you can get the meaning right here about those people in this quadrant, and that can really help you to understand the world, especially financially talking. So as I said, they divide those quadrant into sides. For example, we get the left side's quadrants, we get the E and also the S. They say those people, for example, in the E, they say those people, they are giving time for money. They focus on job security and benefits. Where do you see yourself? Let's go for the S. They say those people, they own a job, they income driven by personal expertise. So this is the left side of the quadrant. Where are you? Or do you see yourself right here? In the E, in the S, if you're here, you're in the left side of the quadrant. And also, they talk about those folks who are in the right side of the quadrant. The right side, do you see what they say right here? The right side, or they say freedom quadrants. This is the B in the I. They say those people, especially the B, they own business. They say system works for you when you're in this area and leverage other people's time and skills. And finally, money works for you and generate passive income for you. This is it. So where would you like to be to really achieve your financial goal to become free financially in the future? You gotta choose today. Where would you like to be? In the left side or in the right side of the quadrant? Let's go. We're gonna get our last comment right here. I need somebody to read this for us. This is the path to freedom. Mais route qui mène à la liberté financière, là, according, selon le livre ça, qui est the cash flow quadrant. Who wants to read for us, please, this paragraph? Who? Okay, it's going to be Michelle. Michelle, welcome, our dear sister. We're so happy to have you read for us, please. Let's go really quick.
Hello, okay, let me try. The path to freedom. The key insight of the cash flow quadrant is understanding the difference between the left and the right sides. On the left, employees and self-employed individuals trade time for money. Active income that stops when you stop working. On the right, business owners and investors build systems and assets that generate passive income, working for them even while they sleep. Financial freedom comes from strategically moving from left to right, transitioning from earning active income to building passive income streams that eventually exceed your expenses.
Really sweet. You did a really good job, our beautiful lady, our beautiful sister right here. So, as I told you guys, this is the book. The book is the Cash Flow Quadrant. All of you folks, I encourage you to read that book because for me, I can say Miss Stephie and I, we read that book this month. We read the Widget and Pooh that this month, and also we read the Cash Flow Quadrant as well. It's a really sweet one, especially you, Miss Charles, and other people like you who are in the United States, the biggest country in the world, the country where you get the opportunity. That book will really help you to really see yourself in 5, 10 more years. Do you understand? Financially free. Especially you guys who are in the US, you can do it and you're gonna do it. That book, it's from Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Which I Didn't Put That. I encourage you guys to read it. It is a really short summary about that beautiful books. If you want to get a picture, just do it quick, and I think that could really help you. So related to financially free, I'm sorry, to become financially free, guys, or to achieve your financial freedom, you gotta know, you gotta get knowledge, you gotta get wisdom as well, how to do things. So that's the reason I think now we're gonna go with the question number 5. The question number 5 says, what have you learned from some good financial books, such as Rich Dad and the Cash Flow Quadrant, that surprise you more about finance and investing? Do you guys, you gonna spread words, you gonna say things about that subject? If yes, raise your hand. You guys were on Zoom, say things. And you guys were on YouTube, you can also share your point of view about this topic in the comment section. Do you guys want to say something? What have you learned related to money from some good financial books? Not necessarily about cash flow quadrant and which that improve that. Maybe you read other books related to finance, but you've learned some really great stuff you would like to share right here. If you would like to say things, as I said, guys, you get the mic now. Just raise your hand and I'm gonna give you the mic. So it's going to be Stephie. Stephie, you get the microphone. Just open it and try to say things about that question.
Sorry, oh, honey. Yes, the question is what I've learned from some good financial books, such as Rich Dad. I think from these books, especially the Rich Dad and Cash Flow Quadrant, we have learned a lot. And since yesterday, since Friday, we have been talking about them. One of the things is about the difference between assets and liability. Do you hear me well?
Very well, very well.
Because if you can, Adata, if you cannot make the difference between asset and liability, you're gonna, still all your life you're gonna still be working for money because in And those books, both of them, this is why there is a great relation between the rich dad, poor dad, and cash flow quadrant. Because sometimes you can, when I was reading that book, sometimes I say, I have been reading this part already. It's because the same thing was repeat in the cash flow quadrant the same as in the rich dad, poor dad. Because sometimes it keep making references to the rich dad, poor dad while you still in cash flow quadrant. By asset, not just possession, because sometimes you can have something, it's just a possession. There is sometimes like an house. You can have the house like in the United States, even though you pay for the house, but it can still a liability because like we define it, liability take money out of your pocket, while assets bring money in into the pocket. If you can make the differences, that's gonna help you to more, to try to acquire more asset than liability. This is the key lesson. And another step of the way, since Mr. Robert Kiyosaki has like 9 years old, he have been learning about that book. That means learning is key because he have someone else like a mentor to help him. He take advantage of it. Why now? One of the things I can say I can learn from him from these books. Adasa from this book is to educate myself to know how to acquire assets more than get liabilities. Everything I can have which not can generate money for me is not an asset, it's a liability. It since from today one I choose to manage or maybe to understand and to apply the first step, I can be financially independent. Another thing is to educate myself. And the rich dad and poor dad, until he reached like 26 years old, he didn't know his path yet because he was still working for money. But at 26 years old, when he leave the last job he had, I had like at the Xerox one, his poor dad was, keep talking, wow, why you don't go get a job? You have the skill for that because he's a dedicated person. Even though he wasn't that brilliant in the class, but he still go to school. He still got what the society need him to get. The one thing I can say I've learned is to what you have right now, use it well. Even though he was still working for money from others, like in the oil companies, at the Xerox, but he tried also to work on himself also because he was a shy person because he was working at the Xerox company to selling. He become brilliant in this area. But in whatever you are doing right now, try to do it well because in the future you will need it. If you are working as a customer service, just do it well because you're gonna be needed in the future to communicate with investor, with person maybe you're gonna work for you when you own your own system, when you try to transfer yourself from the left side of the quadrant to the B side. If you have a system, like the system of definition is people gonna work for you, the system gonna work for you. It's not the system itself, it's the people you're gonna place and everyone that itself, the system gonna work for you. But if you can communicate well, if you can lead well, that's gonna help you to have a great system. If you will become on the right side. Another thing I like is to take like an honor. Even though you're not an honor yet, you can still think I have an honor. Even though the rich dad didn't like being successful in life, but he has a lot of knowledge. He just didn't use it the way he's supposed to use it. Since now you say you want to make money, you have to do something. Mike and Robert do something, even though they didn't have success. I've learned to try, even though you fail, because you're gonna learn when you fail. And if you guys you read the rich dad, they have been struggle a lot to have the system. And he said, and this is the fifth company, like the rich dad put that he have been successful. He haven't had four. He had four before we failed, but he tried until he gets successful. But I've learned to start somewhere. I have to start somewhere. Even though I fail, but keep thinking like an owner. One day you become an owner. Because he got a mentor with Mr. Rich Dad, because the book didn't say the name. But you can say that's Mike's dad. But
Mm-hmm.
Mike getting the inheritance from his dad. Like we said, the umpire. He was training his son to take the lead when he's not here anymore. But Robert had to start from scratch because his father wasn't in the lead. But what we can say, sometimes people in our community say, "Oh, you're not come from a rich family and you want to be rich. You don't have anybody in your family. You own something." It's a taboo. Don't let other people discourage you. Even though your father, I mean your mother in it, get this path, you can create for yourself and to give it to your children also in the future. And the second part of the question, I guess someone is on. Sorry.
Great. The other part of the
Yes.
question, it's like,
Okay.
keep
That's an
on, I'm sorry.
investing. Okay. That surprised me about investing. Yes. The interest requirement. What surprised me about investing? Sometimes you think to make money, you have to get money. In the cash flow graduate, I have learned from Robert. The firm investing, and one of the investment he make, the bank pay for it. But because he rented to another person, he still have like I think $25 after all the maintenance at the house, after he have to pay, he still get something back. And I have learned too, it's not all the thing you see is to be true. The first investment you want to make, it was a good deal. But the rich dad say, oh, it is something someone can make you think, even though you're gonna lose money in the future, you're gonna make. No, it's not true. Since when you're gonna make an investment, you have to see what you can generate from it. You say, when the tax is gonna come, the government gonna see, so in that you're gonna get money, no? He was thinking, even though he was a growing man at the time, he tried to do something. You have to educate yourself. You want to become a business owner? Educate yourself. Like take seminar, read books to see other people say. Seek. You can still search for people who have been in this area to give you some like to become a mentor, like Mr. Robert got Rich Dad, Mike's dad. You can have someone else. Sometimes you have to get a model from the technology while we have been talking. You can have somebody to follow to get to this path. And I remember in this week, I can consider this person as a mentor. It's just with some videos I can, I like watch to get some knowledge or to start something or to bring a system. But search if you have to change your circle, change it because the book Cashflow Project tell us that. He asked us 6 person maybe you have in your list. If you pass more time, Robert said in the 6 person you have to move 5 of them. Only one was there. You have to replace it if he like to reach his goal. You have to do that. It's not. It was a family. It was only his wife. And after all the other 5, you have to replace it because this person wasn't in the same, quadrant. They don't want to move. They want to stay where they are. They want to stay in the comfort zone. If someone don't want to move with you, move away from them because you want to reach your path. That's what I've learned from this book. Thank you so much, Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting, my beautiful sister. Overkill qui dit sorti bon côté cher. Guys, you gotta feed your brain. You gotta feed your brain. When you open your mouth, other people will pay attention to listen to. I really appreciate, we really take Miss Stephie, and I think you're a giant right here, and other people can really imitate you because you really inspire. I'm sorry, inspire them. So, guys, we already extremely happy to get you out here talking about that subject. It's not easy. It's not easy because sometimes, guys, quelqu'un qui dit, oh, on parle anglais. On parle anglais, mais dès qu'ils sont capables de parler en anglais. If I like breakfast and lunch and stuff. Can you talk about this kind of stuff? il n'est pas facile. Et pour cette raison, pour tester capacité en anglais, c'est pour ça que nous faisons club yo et nous garantissons, nous encourageons pour lire. C'est pas facile, guys, mais c'est possible. Presque nous, tout qui là, c'est haïtien en général. Donc, si on est connecté pour la première fois, ça, c'est pas classe. C'est pas côté nous fait classe yo. Ça, c'est côté nous. Sur club, côté nous pratiqué anglais. Et nous fait classe a commencé demain lundi, hein, pour les gens qui t'a aimé apprendre anglais avec nous. Donc, il y a une session chaque mois. Mais si vous avez un niveau déjà, tout, nous passons au test pour qu'on ait un niveau pour nous mettre, pour nous mettre dans un niveau qui est approprié pour. Et nous avons une classe pour débutants, intermédiaire avec advance. Et puis nous avons un groupe WhatsApp côté nous fait pratique chaque jour, t'as comme monde qui fou. C'est pas sauf nous apprendre, mais nous pratiquer ça, nous apprendre tout de suite. Et nous avons un club lecture tout. Côté nous lit 2, 3 livres par mois. Pendant mois ça, nous avons Rich Dad and Poor Dad and Cash Flow Quadrant. Et puis demain, on a commencé avec 2 livres qui ont rapport avec corporation et 3 livres qui ont rapport avec marketing. Pendant mois juin, c'est pour un gros combat. Nous comptons lire environ 3 à 5 livres. So we're so happy to get you out here. So I think I'm going to go with somebody else while here. Let me see. I don't see hands while here, people. Where are you? Where are you, folks? Let's go with this Wade, Mr. Erle. You're a really big giant while here. After that, it's going to be Davidson. Let's go, please, Mr. Erle. You get the microphone, Wade.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you, brother.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so one of the great things that I've learned from Rich Dad, I always said it is spoke about it last Friday. It's Mike experience and his friend. Yeah, so this two guy was only 9 years old. I don't know. Yeah, it was 9 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. But they had a mind. They had a dream to be to become rich, or as we are discussing tonight, to become financially free. Okay, to become financial independent person. Then Mike asked to his father, "Dad, how can I get rich?" His dad say, "To be rich, to get rich, you gotta work for it. Work for it." You know, Mike dad say, "You gotta work for it." Then Mike stuck with his friend, like in Objektif to become his business partner. Okay, and they started something. They tried something. What I've learned from that, I have to always try because people say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, but what do you try? If you don't try nothing, how you can make experience? How you will fail to get up if you don't try? As we always say in English, try is better than not do nothing. I've learned from Mike to always try, then to keep asking to others. When Mike asked to his dad, and he had an answer from his dad, the answer was to work to earn money, and he started something, and his dad said it was illegal, and he now asked to the witch dad. So the witch dad taught him the will strategy because his dad, the mindset that his dad gave to him, it was to keep with his classic or basic school, keep studying, keep doing things, and after that to learn a profession to earn money. But the witch dad say the school don't teach you how to get rich, but life teach you the will education about the will knowledge about getting uh, um rich or become a financial independent. Okay. So if Mike was not asked to the rich dad or even to the poor dad, he would not know nothing about how to get money or about how to uh, um, become financially free. So what I've learned from it, I got to always ask to others, accept people's advice, always trying, because try is always better than not do nothing.
Mm. Very good. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, my dear brother, Mr. Ireland from Another Mother. We're really happy to get you out here talking about money, talking about finance. Thank you. So let me see. We're gonna go let me see. We get Steve, and after we get Lafleur. Let's go, please, Mr. Steve, and after that, it's going to be you, Mr. Davidson. Mr. Steve, you get the microphone. Open it. Say something about you, and spread your word about the topic, please.
Good evening, guys, and thank you for having me. This is my first time with you.
Mm.
So, yeah. So, actually, I've been learn those two books like 2 years ago. So they are really interesting, and I like the story. And when I saw the book and then the the activity, I said, "Oh my God, this class will be very, very interesting. I have to participate." Yeah. So, on my point of view, when so you can interpret the book depending on the point of view, um, like the point and different point of view. I mean, so for example, on my point of view, right, I'm gonna talk about based on my point of view, right, and then I think that this book teach us how we can get out from the cycle. When we talk about from the cycle, it's like doing the same thing every day. For example, you wake up, go go to work, waiting for your paycheck, and then every month doing the same thing, and then you share the same thing to your daughter, to your family, and then when we see the story, what Robert Kiyosaki have been learned from Rich Dad. Rich Dad teach Robert how he can leave the cycle. The cycle, it's like break the story, but the story, it's like get out from the cycle and then able to make in case working for money, doing the same thing every day, every single day, trying to invest your money, and then you will be like financial free, financial free, and then you will able to not leave your home every single day at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and then you will be able to spend time with your family. In case waiting for a paycheck, you will able to use the income of this money, to to how can I say pour faire tout plaisir, right? For example, you want to go on vacation with your family, you will able to do whatever you want, right? And then when you invest your money, when you know it, I've been learned like it's not only work hard, it's like it's how it's work intelligently, right? And then there's a lot of things so we can say about the story. It's really, really, really interesting. I learned, actually, to be honest with you guys, so there are a lot of things I want to say, but I don't know how to say that in English, right? But this book, those two books, they are really interconnected, right? Yeah, and then it's really important to learn both of those, right? And then yeah, so how But it's not easy, to be honest. For example, you grow up with your family. Like, for example, your mom is a teacher, and then your dad have been working, for example, in the factory. And then I don't know if you see how rich dad teach both guys. Of course, they're always trying every new idea, new thing. It's like things that come doesn't come on one day. It's like how can I say that? It's something you build, right? Like I don't remember the main the true word. It's like an habit, right? It's like an habit. It's something you build by the time. It's they'll not become rich on one day. If you see they have been learned from rich dad the entire life, I can say, from they were children or kid. So we not talk about 1, 2, or 3 months. We talk about years, you know. So it was really interesting, and thank you for having me again. And then it was a pleasure to participate with you guys.
I really appreciate and I really congratulate you about that because in Creole there's a saying that says birds of feather flock together. Ça se même plus voler ensemble. I really congratulate you about that. At the beginning, I think you've been doing a really great job. You did a really great job because you read that book. And I think what I encourage you to do, just keep practicing. It's okay if you don't really get words that happen to us in Creole as well because you are trying like to get the words like satisfied tattoo. You can say it's to please yourself, or you can say to satisfy yourself, maybe. Do you understand? It's up to you, the feeling. You can see the words to use. And also you are trying like maybe to get a word, maybe it's doing a step-by-step thing. You can say, yeah, it's a process because you cannot do everything in one day. It's step by step it's a kind of process. I really congratulate you, brother. I really congratulate you, even though for some reason we are kind of spreading, we are in different part of the world, but we are Asian and we get big dream, big vision as well. And I think with knowledge and technology today, we can do it. We can do it. We can really achieve big things. Thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Steve. So now we're gonna go with different brother, Mr. Lafleur Davidson. You get the microphone, please. Let's go really quick with you.
Thank you once again, my dear Michael. I want to remind you, I'm one of the English common language courses students, so I'm so glad to be here once again. So I'm gonna talk directly with yeah, about cash flow quadrant because we've been spending like or even spreading so many words about the rich dad and poor dad. Let me talk about the cash flow quadrant. Yeah, about that book, yeah, I have been learning so many things about it because I don't finish it yet. And then the first thing I can share about it is that, you know, you can even see, or if you, for example, you have a conversation about money with someone, you can see in what quadrant the person is. If the person is in the E quadrant, you're gonna listen to that person like saying like or that person is speaking about money in a bad way, like I don't he doesn't care about money, like money is like the root of evil stuff, but you know it's still working for money. So I don't know why, if they keep, you know, working hard for money and then keep talking bad as well about money. So about the the S quadrant, you're gonna hear the person like, you know, the person is like have like heist him, like no one can do what he's doing. No one can do it. As a, like for example, as a dentist, for example, who has like his own clinic, so he won't like how hire someone else because he think that no one's gonna do that thing better than him or even the same way, and then he keep doing the same thing by himself. And then, about the big quadrant, and then about business owner, you're gonna like listen to that person trying to, cooperate with so many people or invest money, try to create system instead of, instead of like small things, small businesses stuff. So about the high quadrant, you're gonna even listen to that person, like, talk about investment, big money. So, and then this is the first thing that I've been learning from that book, the cash flow quadrant. And then also I learned that how to see money. Money doesn't see with your eyes, because you can live in a country where you don't even know what to do, what decision to take, how to build your own things, because so many things happen every single day. You don't see what to do, but in front of you have so many people like doing so many great things. It just by what you can't see, they with your eyes, so they see them with their mind. So there is one line that I learned from which I important that was, there is gold everywhere. That part impact my life, because so many time we focus on so many things, or we don't even want to take risk, or even if we took a risk or we failed, we don't want to keep doing the same thing in a way just to end up having a great result. We just stop there, but it's not money, or to have to become financially free. It doesn't work like this. So even though you try, it doesn't work. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. So until you will get the result that you really want for yourself. So because as the line said, or the sentence said, that there is gold everywhere. Even you live in Haiti, you live in the Dominican Republic. So if you try to not use your eyes, so use your mind to see opportunities, you're gonna see a lot of opportunity. Because even in Haiti, we think like, okay, we can live in Haiti, we move to another country, we wrapped our life up there to live in our country. But so many people are living comfortable there and don't even want to move to another country. Why? Because they use their mind instead of their eyes. So I learned, Michael, so many things. So this is the one of the reason I always like thank you so very much, like, for sharing those kind of book. And I also learned from Aid and Bill, you know, because the village didn't have water for everyone, and then they call like everyone in the city to see how they can get water to everyone, and then two guys took the responsibility. One just buy two buckets, but they say the bill just after 6 months of thinking, you know of like looking for people who have greater skill than him. So he came with a better solution, and then he could provide like water for everyone. So that impact my life. Those books like doing things that I've never ever even imagined for myself. Yeah, Michael. So I don't want to be too long. So yeah, that's all. Teacher Michael. Thank you once again for the
Great.
mic.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah, I
love
have
it.
too much to say. Thank you so
Uh-huh.
much.
I really appreciate. I really appreciate. I really congratulate you, brother. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Not,
thank
not,
you.
yeah, not toujours dit ça ici, là, parler anglais, c'est une, mais comme ça, vous dites son lot. If I good morning, that's all, and goodbye. No, this is English. You gotta talk, you gotta talk, you gotta talk. Ma quoi j'ai étudié yo pour yo, like Mr. Davidson was saying, opportunity today in this world, no pas ouais avec G, mais no ouais avec cerveau. You gotta train to understand your brain to really see things, big things, and opportunity. So we are here today, guys. As I said, I don't have money. Mr. Davidson doesn't have money yet. Stephie, we don't get money, but our mind, our brain, it's other people. You understand? Not the same person that you see out here. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love you guys. We are so happy to get all of you connecting from different countries, different part of the world. And I know it's not really easy talking about this kind of stuff, especially if you didn't really prepare for that. Let's go now. We're gonna play right here. We're gonna play because we are using the book which I didn't put that and also the cash flow quadrant as well. Even though you didn't read them, it's okay. But according to the meaning that you have right here. So where are you today, guys? Financially talking. We get the E quadrant, the S quadrant, the B quadrant, and the I quadrant. Where are you today, and where do you see yourself in 5 coming years? Or where would you like to be in the 5 coming years? Everybody can say something. You can be short, like 30 seconds, and 30 seconds or 1 minute. Do you guys want to say something while here? Where are you? Where do you see yourself? Are you in the E? Are you in the S? Are you in the B? Let's go, my dear brother, Mr. Steve. You get the microphone. Where are you
Yeah.
today? Uh-huh. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Thank you again for having me. And I'm in the first one. I don't want to to say it to say the name, you know. So I'm in
Mm-hmm.
the EU right now, but actually, to be honest with you, I'm dreaming about the last one, the B and the I one, um, but when we are not growing in a family, when we are not growing with in family, right? With
Mm-hmm.
everything. So when you have to work for everything you want in life, it would not be the same. But you just have to be focused and work on what you want in life, right? Um, and keep working, be positive, and then I'm kind of person who think that nothing is there's nothing impossible in life. You just have to be disciplined, work hard. So I listen podcast every single morning. I love listening Denzel Washington. There's something Denzel
Mm-hmm.
Washington always said. Um, if you um, it's like un Creole. Capable comment préparer journée. Just look at your womb, right? And the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning, it's like you stretch your body and then make your bed. When someone goes to your womb, right? He able to, it will be it will have an idea of you. If your womb bien arrangé, right? Si chamou
Mm-hmm.
bien arrangé, discipline, so it start in your womb. So you can, people can say, so this is something basic. Yes, it's something basic, but the big thing is built on the singular thing, right? So I've been learned from the Washington, Oprah. So they are very interesting podcast. So I invite you guys who learning English too, right? So to listen to this podcast. So it will help you a lot. So thank you again for the time.
Great. Interesting, my dear brother. I really appreciate it. I encourage you keep pushing, and we're gonna meet at the top. Do you understand? Because the way that I see you doing things, I really appreciate it. I really congratulate you, my dear brother. So, and about you, dear guys, because as I said, we are playing. Where are you today? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? And we're gonna go with you, Stephie, please. You get the microphone.
I can still consider myself in the e-graduate because even
Mhm.
though right now I'm not working for now, but I'm still looking for a job. You can see that. That means I'm still in the e-graduate for now. I cannot, lying to myself. But I know from now, from 5 years from now, I want to be moving to the right one. Even though in 5 years I cannot be, I cannot be an I, but I should be an B because when you're an B, it's more closer to be an I. And the cash flow quadrant, the level 4 and level 5, it was gonna be an I. And to be a good I, to be a good like another level 5, you have to be a good one in level 4. That means a grade B. And this is why if you like the B, define it as you own the system, but the system works for you, but you still own the system. But the I, it's your money. This is why I really like about Kim and Robert. After they finish to build the B, to move to the B quadrant, because right now the system works for them, they got more time to look for opportunity. They say that. And the free time they have from moving to the B graduate, they can still look for opportunity like for real estate to buy. They get more time. They don't use the time like to just sitting down around, to play like domination people, but they just use the time they have to still acquiring assets. The more you got, the more you want to get. And when you got knowledge, you got confidence also because you say, if I do 5, I get 10, your confidence is building. And this is the same thing I have to do right now. I have to work on myself. They have been struggle. They have been working a lot on themselves. I really like the part sometimes they say they even accusing each other when something go wrong. But at the end of the day, because they know what they want, they come together again to to follow the path they want. Is just to become financially free. I hope with the hard work I gotta work on myself to see what system I can build. If Erd and Bill can do it, we can do it. If one of the person can do it, Bill would work hard all his life. I take head. But the pipeline guy, he was out for 6 months, but he got a system. He sell it to this village and to other villagers. So even though he sell it for less prices, but because he sell much, then the other guy, he got millions. If it's a million of from that day from village to village, he got more. This is what I learned. I have to, look for what people want. Like Mr. Davidson say in the comment. If you know what people want, you just sell it. They want service, you sell the service.
Mhm.
And in our culture, I can say we learn to be little things. And I have been, I live that in the US. You can see Spanish people come together, to like they call it in the United States Plaza. You can see they have so many things, but even though it's for different persons, it like they build a system. Even though they have people work for them in the business, they are not here, but they still own a system. But we as Asian, our culture, we do little thing, little thing, little thing. This is why when you learn from this book, your mindset should be shifted from the
Mhm.
little thing to big thing. This is what I'm working on, and I really congratulate the other guys who talk about the podcast. Sometimes even though you're busy doing other stuff, you can still like listen to positive podcast about other people who's being successful. That's gonna be motivating you to to push forward to reach your goal. It's like Oprah and the other guy. He said, "Me, I really like to listen to Jim Wall. I really like listen. I can listen 1 hour, 49 minutes of podcast sometimes every day. Every time I feel a little bit down, I feel like I want to, give it up. I listen to him because he has some really good podcasts and YouTube guys. Like the comment said in Davidson, you cannot see money with your eyes. If you see money with your eyes, like we can somebody say, I don't care, I see you not possible. But you want to talk about the real good money, you have to shift your mind to use it. Shift your mindset in order to be able to see money with your mind. Thank you, Mr. Michael.
Congratulations, my beautiful Stephie. I really appreciate and I really congratulate you as well. I love it, people. I love it. I really appreciate that because we are talking about something really deep. Do you understand? And yeah, I really appreciate. So I'm gonna go with that word there in a while, but as you can see right here, guys, we're on YouTube as well. You can also leave your comment. Donc, pas partager opinion à créole sur YouTube, pas sur Zoom. Ou objet lien YouTube là dans link Zoom là, ou capable partager opinion à créole si vous voulez. Where are you today in this quadrant right here? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? For example, in the B in I quadrant, they say every quadrant it's like a country. To travel to the other quadrant, it requires things, especially knowledge, but especially to know the language that people speak in the other quadrant, which is the B and the I. Do you understand? It's a kind of strange that the reason sometimes people they don't want to travel, they don't want to go there. So let's go please with that word there. Mr. Erlen, you get the microphone. Let's go really quick. So open it and say things, please.
Okay. For me, I can say I'm in the E quadrant. If I open my camera, you can see. I'm not lying. But I have something in mind, something that can take a little bit of time, but I wanna travel as you said. I wanna change the country, not literally, but yeah, I wanna do something in 5 more years or less. Okay, but I'm in the E quadrant, and as we're in Simbanu Pool, you can already know why I'm working as a receptionist because um I'm like taking like formation for when I'm going to change my quadrant because it's a kind of it's a something kind of like that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna pool. All right, so that's right. I'm in the E quadrants now, but I got projects or goal, but it's not too clear until now. But working on it.
Great, thank you, brother. I really appreciate and I really congratulate as well. So as you can see, guys, people in the E quadrant. The thing is, I mean, you can be in the E quadrant like an employee, and also you travel sometime in the I quadrant as well. I mean, they say you have to invest your money. When you invest your money, I mean, money works for you. And that happen even though sometimes you are sleepy. You don't even know what's going on outside. You feel me? You get opportunity like to earn money. It's a really great stuff. So for example, guys, in the I quadrant, this is the quadrant people would like to be. But as Ms. Stephie said, you gotta get knowledge as a B in order like to become to go to the I quadrant because that will really help you to survive in that world related to finance. So guys, moi gen moun ki kite commentaire sous Zoom, non? Commentaire Zoom yo pa prete, c'est sur YouTube. Non, encourage yo kite commentaire. It's okay. So now what we're gonna go do, people, we're gonna go to the last question. The last question related to money. This is the I. This is the I, people. Everybody, I encourage you guys, be ready be ready to say things about that question, which is going to be the last question for today. The question number 6 says, what if there was no risk in investing? How would the financial markets look different, and in which area would you invest? Se pa gen risk di tou, koman mache investisman tap ye, epi nan ki domen ou tap investi ou men. Pabliye club sa nou gen la gay, objektif se pou nou pratike anglè. Donc si yon moun konekte pou première fois, ça c'est pas li même ki klas yo. Klas yo komanse demain, qui a 1er juin. Et nous gen nouvelle session chaque mois. Nous avons une nouvelle session chaque mois, nous avons une classe pour étudier qui débutant, intermédiaire avec avancé. Donc, si vous avez un niveau 10, on a commencé à avoir un niveau bébé là, mais si vous avez un niveau déjà, on a passé au test pour nous connaître quel niveau pour nous mettre. Classe, vous faites live sur plateforme qui est les Zoom là, ou une classe avec l'autre étudiant qui est le même niveau avec, sauf nous dans différents pays. Moi, je peux assister classe, genre, ouais, nous chita là. Et puis, nous avons un groupe WhatsApp quand on fait pratique chaque jour, tant qu'on monde fou qui a la possibilité qu'on pas seulement apprendre, mais on pratique sur apprendre. Et nous avons un club lectif pour étudier qui est intermédiaire avec avancé, au côté nous les 2-3 livres par mois. Donc, si vous avez amélioré l'anglais ou bien un voisin ou une famille, même un ennemi ou tout, vous allez le contacter. Donc, à aider le à améliorer l'anglais. So now we are about to finish. We are about to go, guys. This is the last question related to investing. So, if there was no risk, how would the financial market be different? And also in which area would you invest? I encourage all of you guys say something, especially Miss Justin, my beautiful lady. I know you can say things. Let me see if you're here, Justin. And you the other folks as well. I know you can say things if you want, only if you want. Let me see. And we're gonna go with Mr. Anglè, and you the other folks, all of you try to say something. Please, please, please.
Oof. If there was no risk in investing, I would already be a millionaire. Yeah, because time would be very easy. All right. I think many people don't invest today because of risk. Because if you're afraid about risk, you don't like taking risk, and you'll feel kind of crumpled to invest, and I think that's the problem of the majority of workers today. Yeah. So in the area I would invest is real estate agent, and that's a dream I have since I was 9 years old. And as I said, there's a lot of risk, and also it's not easy too. But I still have it in mind. If I can achieve it one day, that will be not a pleasure. That will be more than a blessing from God. If there was a name to replace blessing, I would say, yeah, that's why it's important.
Great. So thank you, and thank you very much, brother, you, Mr. Erlen, for sharing. And I think we're gonna go with the other folks just to keep on and to finish, because I know today is Sunday, tomorrow is gonna be Monday. You guys are gonna get things to say and to do. I'm sorry, related to your day-to-day stuff and also to your family as well. So if there was no risk in investing, how would the market be different? And in which area would you invest? Miss Justin, you raised your hand. If yes, open the mic. We're gonna go with you.
Hello again, everyone.
Hello.
Without risk, there would be no reward difference between choices. I think everyone would invest in everything. Prices will inflate instantly because demand would be infinite. The thing is that risk create price difference, and thus difference create opportunity for profit. And but I have the opportunity to manage risk management and with mindset too. And I think it's not easy when you see your money, when you lose your money, but you keep or other things that we always put off is when we make money. That's the that's the which does said financial education. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We really pay attention listening to you. Keep on. Okay.
Which that said, financial education reduce your personal risk even when the market risk exists. Even if we don't understand the things well, but you have to know that market is risky. But there are some different market that risk doesn't exist. So there are some market that you have low risk and high risk. And the high risk market is the more profitable for you. But if you are an investor like me, like you like your money and you don't even want to lose, or you are afraid for losing money, then I suggest you doing things like Robert and start real estate market. Because you invest your money and you try to trade your property and for money. Not risky at all. So you have to find and to choose the right investor and for making money. It's simple as that. But the fact is that you have to educate yourself first to know and to learn how to read number first, because sometimes with your eyes you couldn't see clearly where money goes and where money comes. And I think if you are able to understand where money goes and where your money go to, so you will be able to manage your financial. So it's all for me. Thank you.
Good. Congratulations, boss lady. Why here? We're so happy to get you, especially talking about this stuff. I really appreciate it. I really congratulate you. And I know at the end of the day, we're gonna reach that goal that we have right here. Thank you. Thank you a million. And about you, the other people, do you wanna say things, especially about the last question? The last question says, if there was no risk at all, how would the market be different, especially the investing market? And finally, in which area would you invest you yourself? Do you guys want to say something? Because we're about to move, we're about to go. But if you guys want to say things, yes, you get the mic. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you, folks, just to get opportunity to say things, especially the last thing. Uh-huh. I don't really see your hands, people. Oh, I'm sorry. We get two people out here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna go quick. It's going to be Stephie, and after Stephie, it's going to be Steve. I'm sorry. Let's go really quick with you. The two of you, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, I think that all is about knowledge. Knowledge, why? When you are educated, right? When people see failure, when people see risk, and then you see opportunity. So I don't know which chapter on the book, where the market is low, and then Welbert and her wife, his wife, right? And then they see opportunity, and then they start uh, buying house, old house, and then when the market is grow, and then they make a lot of money. So this is the reason why I think that all is about knowledge, educate yourself. It's not just think about money. Yeah, of course, you see the success of the people who have money, but you don't know how long they have been learn about about how to make money, right? So yeah, this is my point of view, and thank you again. So
Great, really sweet, really good. What I really appreciate and I really congratulate you because you accentuate, especially on knowledge. Thank you very much. And you, Stephie, please. Let's go really quick with you.
Yeah. Thank you again. Um, I think for the first part of the question, in my opinion, if there was no return in this thing, we have a lot of investors in the world. Because, like we said, it's the fear of losing money who keep people away from investing. Because sometimes the person say, yeah, if you seek advice from others who have been investing or maybe in the market for a while, they still sometimes they lose money also. But losing sometimes, like the other guy said, losing money when you educate, um, when you have financial intelligence or maybe financially educated, you can lose less. But investing, sometimes you have to be losing. But in the book we have been reading with the cash flow quadrant, in the book they make a difference. Sometimes people think investing is the risk, but business and investing are not risky. But being under educated is risky. Sometimes you have to make the difference between risk and risky. If you're not educated in the area, like for example, in marketing area, like real estate agent area, and you go there and invest your money, you're gonna lose money. You have to understand the market first. You will never have, like me say, 100%, knowledge about the market, because even though sometimes you understand the market, you can still lose money. Because I know some like areas they had great value before, but because something happened in the area, it's lose value. We can say that can happen in our country. There's people who have to get houses. They like rent it in dollars money. But right now, because of the situation, the area lose value, the house also lose value. That means you can still invest, but because something happened, you can still lose money. It's the same thing too. You can like you buy a piece of land in an area before there is no asphalt, no nothing. You can still rent this house for a piece of cake money. But after everything just changed in the area, you get value. You get more money for what you have been spending. This is what it's investing about. Sometimes you lose money, sometimes you got money. You have to accept the reality. I already be an investor if there is no risk in the area I'm investing. But a good thing, like Jodi guy already said, is educate yourself in the area you want to investing in. You want to invest in the stock market? Yes, trade yourself. You have to invest in the bond market? Trade yourself. You want to become a business owner? Trade yourself. And this is one thing I learned from last job I had. I always follow my boss. He was a creative person. He never get upset if something didn't go well. I've learned a lot from them. I love the way they buy supply for the business. They involve me of anything. I always say one day when I got my business, when I got my office, I know how to do things because I have learned from them. It's the same thing. Educate yourself in the area you want to invest. And the last thing I want to add about the question, the part, but can you get moved from the screen? Let
Yeah,
me get it from my screen.
yeah,
Okay, I got it. I have three screens.
it's crazy.
And which area I really want to be will be invest? And it depends because right now I am not. I'm like a kind of I'm like a bird. I move around, move and move. If I was in my country, everything was stable, I would like to invest in the real estate area. But because right now I'm not in my country for now, I want to invest all of my I have because in marketing area because whatever I want to move, I have to move with my business. But real estate agent, you have to be, stable to get it. And I know Robert did it. Robert can still get things in Japan. Still get things everywhere because I know he's not. Even though maybe he was born maybe in the U.S., he's not from U.S. But because he has so many friends, when you're an investor, you have friends for all over the world. If your system is a big system, you got friends all over the place. You can still live while in Dominican Republic, and yeah, you can buy some stock somewhere else. You're still investing your money. But this is why, guys, we can do things, big things. We have to buy our old system, and one day you're gonna sit on the table, discuss about the share we have. Wow, company. This is my last word.
Interesting. I love it. I really appreciate it, and I really congratulate you as well, my beautiful Stephie, because I know you've been doing really great stuff while here. Not only talking, but you know what you're talking about, and I know what you know. We know things, do you understand? And we're trying to see because this coming month, which is going to be tomorrow, I'm trying to see if we can read 5 books. We're gonna challenge ourselves. Not everybody. Some other folks maybe they're gonna read 1, 2, but I'm gonna challenge myself because I'm trying to get something. You feel me? So let's go, please, people. It seems like we get 2 more people or 1 more person while here. It's going to be you, my dear brother, Mr. Anglè. And after that, I think we're about to go. Let's go really quick, Mr. Anglè. And yeah, say the not the last thing, but say something really quick, please.
Yeah, yeah. I think after this comment, I might go too because it's almost time to go home. Yeah, I will just wanted to say something that I was talking about to my manager about this kind of stuff too, and then he said something because I asked him a question, but because he's real estate agent, because he has around 7 or less business only in this town. So I was talking with him about I asked him to share with me a few risks that being real estate agents have. He said there there are not only risk of losing money. Sometimes we create our own risk by not knowing where to invest, and our time is precious, our energy, our money. But when we don't know where to invest, we lose all of those things, which is our time, our energy, even our health, our money. That's a risk. He told me that, and then I was like, that sounds very very sweet, and I said, let me share it with you. I had this conversation with him 2 weeks ago, and limited Mike keep asking others. People who always succeed in this area, and in order to start my own. Yeah, that just that I wanted to share, guys, and I don't have word, teacher Michael, to say thank you to you, my brother, because we don't have money as you mentioned earlier, but like talking about this, we feel like we have money for real, because most of the time people become like most of their time people become what they're dreaming for. Okay, for example, when you have a day and you like thinking about something a lot, and then in the night you might dream it. That's why by talking about something a lot in the future, you might be in this position. And this is not only a club to practice English. This is a kind of club to learn financially. And I come after you, brother, and I will keep limiting you as good teacher. For people who didn't know that, I learned English from teacher Michael. And when I came the first day I came in this course, teacher Michael asked me, "What is your dream for English?" I said, "My dream is to learn English in order to teach English." And now I got 2 years since I've started teaching English, and that's why I know who is that man right here. Who is that man with that jacket, with that black jacket, with that tie right here? I know who is him a lot, and we talk a lot. We talk a lot about things. As Stephie said earlier to Mr. Uh, um, I don't remember the name, but Stephie mentioned something. Join in, guys, and you will see who is this guy. You will see um how you will how what you will learn right here. You will not only learn English right here. You will not only learn how to speak English right here, but you will also learn how to use your English to earn money. And one of the things that, if Teacher Michael allows me to tell you that, one of the things that I appreciate in the common language courses, it's not obligatory to have this kind of test when you are learning a language, because in other school they're not giving that test. But Teacher Michael give that test, and with the result of that test, you can work wherever they need people who speak English. After you finish to pass this test, the results they will give you by PDF or Google with that result, which is a mud pass, as you say in Spanish, a código. With that código, you can use it to work wherever they need people who speak English. If you just present that um, uh, 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 F F set test results, you can work wherever. So there's no other teacher who do that. Only right here in Common English courses. So thank you a lot, brother, and thank you to all of you for listening to me, for paying attention to listen to this guy, Mr. Helen. Have a good night, everybody.
I love it, brother. I love it. I really congratulate you. You text me before the class, but I think we got to talk because Miss Stephie is one of the people that I talk more these days, and after that we get Neji, and yes, we gotta do things together, people. We gotta do things, not only English while here. We gotta build something. You feel me? We gotta build because we get knowledge, we get wisdom, we get mindset, we gotta do it. So I really thank all of you guys. I thank you and I really congratulate you as well because giving me your time. So in America they say time is money. I mean, you give me your time. I mean, you give me your money. I really appreciate because on Friday we spent 3 hours together talking about the same subject, but it was the question number 1, 2, and 3 about financial independence, especially based on the books which that included and also the cash flow quadrants. And today also we had opportunity to discuss about like the book which that included in cash flow quadrant, especially talking about financial independence. We discussed 3 questions, the question number 4, number 5, and number 6. So we really appreciate guys. We had a really good time, really good moment, not only practicing English, but also entertain ourselves as well because we laugh, we think, we dream. So we get this kind of club every last weekend of the month. I mean, at the end of June, we're gonna get another club. It's going to be about business and marketing. Okay, I give you the title, folks. The club that we're gonna have at the end of the month, it's going to be about business and marketing. I plan myself and Stephie to read 5 books. It's going to be 2 business, especially corporation stuff, and 3 others. It's going to be about marketing. You feel me? So I hope you're gonna love it. If you guys would like to read the same books, if you cannot read 3, just read 1 or 2. Do you understand? But at the end of June, we're gonna get 2 days where we're gonna talk about business and marketing. So that's all for today. That's all for tonight. It was a really sweet moment having all of you guys. Don't forget, encourage your family, your friends, your enemies as well to learn English with us. So that's all for tonight. Have a good night, all of you. Sweet dreams, and see you tomorrow morning. Those of you guys who are my student, and you the other folks, see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. Don't forget, you can keep watching. Nous sommes capables de continuer à regarder vidéos sur YouTube. Et pas oublier, quitter un petit commentaire sur YouTube, ou même qui pas t'abonner, abonner, et puis partager vidéo avec un ami ou bien en famille. So have a good night, everybody, and see you next time. Bye-bye, all of you folks. Good night.
bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo, même si yo ta depote yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje mte pale yo. My name is Stephie from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode konvèsasyon. Nous pas focus sur le grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette, ou bien un laptop, qui sont aptes pour commencer, nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attendons nous toutes.